Good morning. You'll have to excuse me, I'm just putting shopping away. I've just been shopping, so hopefully this will follow me around and will behave itself. Um, yeah, I'm just doing a video today. It was a bit of a weird one yesterday. I'm off for a couple of days, so it's good. Um, Everything's going well. Um, it's it's doing right. My bosses are happy, so my immediate boss is happy, so that's all good. Yesterday was going well. I'm at home for a couple of days. Yesterday was my first day, and did some housework as usual. Did some sorting, tidying, cleaning, and all the rest of it. Fantastic. And it's one of these things that it gets discussed, but I don't know how much it gets discussed enough. Um, Sunny came over with what people refer to as either anxiety or a panic attack. It hits you out of nowhere. People tend to talk about it now more than they used to. It's a strange one. It's still one of those things that catches you unawares. I mean, yesterday I had nothing to worry about. I was fine, and suddenly you just get this feeling over you of despair or whatever you want to call it, basically anxiety. Um, and it's just something that people don't really talk about very much. They try to, but it's sometimes it's quite a taboo subject. People who don't have it sometimes understand it, sometimes they don't. And it just had me wondering. I mean, it lasted for about 2 hours, I think, which is quite long for what it was. Um, and I'd try and have a chat about it, really. I mean, anybody out there who suffers from it, um, it's one of those things that you can either talk to people about it or you can't. Um, my advice on that one is to talk to whoever you trust. Not necessarily a doctor, even though that's a start, potentially. Somebody that a best friend, family member. If you're out there and you have issues of, self doubt and worthlessness, I mean, some people have bad days. I mean, you'll know whether it's a bad day or it's a depression, anxiety, panic attacks, and all the rest of it. But my first thing to say is talk to someone about it, get that out of the way. I mean, I left it for years before I discussed it with doctors. I'm on tablets now. They help, they don't cure it. You'll never get a cure for it. It's something that you try and manage as best you can. I mean, I'm saying this off the top of my head, so if I stutter about a bit, then just excuse me. But it was just something that yesterday was caught me by surprise, as it does, and it was just something that I feel doesn't get talked about enough. More so now, but it's still one of those taboo subjects. If you're one of the people that get that, like I say, talk to somebody about it. It's not a weakness. Some people look at it as weakness. In fact, I think if you can deal with it, you can still carry on with everyday life. It's a strength because you are fighting against the odds in some respects. In which case, good luck to you. This is what you, like myself and many other people have to face on a daily basis. So keep your self worth up as much as you can. You are worth it. If you're a good person, you're a good person. I tend to. I used to be one of the people that would walk down the street with my head. I would constantly look at the pavement. I don't do that now. I look up because I'm as good as the next person, if not better. I don't care. That's how I see it most of the time. The only downside is if you keep looking up, you might step in dog shit. So do a little bit of both. But hold your head up high. Don't be brought down by stuff like that. Number two, there are people out there who will try and sap your energy. You can feel it. Some people will try and degrade you, denigrate you, whatever the word is. And it will be something that you have to face. You know who they are. They don't have a right to do it. You are as good as they are, if not better. So don't let anyone take your energy away from you because you can feel it happening, and they will either bring you down to their level or they'll try and drop you below their level, in which case they have the upper hand. It's all a very strange human emotion game type crap thing. Third thing, try to think. I had this on the way home coming from the shops. Treat it like it's a part of you. don't deny the fact that it's there. Use it and work with it. I mean, there's ways of doing things. I mean, if you've got music, like for example, I like, depends on the mood. I mean, sometimes I listen to stuff that's kind of like laid back and chill, and sometimes I need something with a bit of kick to it just to get my day started. Whether it's rock music, maybe metal music, bit of Viking chanting, it's my sort of jam, I guess, now. Use that to beef yourself up. If you're a woman, it works the same as if you're a man. I mean, just, pick something that's your tune. Do that. Meditation, I've tried it. I'm not very good at it, but apparently it's really good. But my mind works at 1,000 revs a minute. So it's kind of weird to try and meditate when your brain's still going. But I'll get there. Exercise. I'm starting exercising again. Excuse me. Just to get the confidence, maybe the body confidence. I don't know. It's the body and mind working together, hopefully, to try and make yourself feel better about yourself. Like I say, if you're feeling suicidal, talk to someone about it. I left seeing a doctor for many years because, to be honest, the first doctor I went to basically said, come back when you're thinking about hanging yourself. Literally, that was kind of verbatim, word for word. And then he asked me if I was in any clubs, and it was kind of pushing it under the carpet. I mean, the doctor wasn't there for very long because he was obviously a prick. The next doctor I saw, which was several years later, was a female doctor. Makes no odds, but it was very understanding. Tried several types of medication and got on one that kind of keeps me at a level. Won't be perfect, but you've got to do what you have to do. Don't suffer in silence. It's not worth it. So yeah, basically get your self-worth up as much as you can. You are worth it. You are worth it. Don't let anyone ever tell you or insinuate otherwise. It's not a disease. It's not a weakness. It's not a it doesn't make you frail. It doesn't make you any stupid or whatever. It's something that you have to fight against, and if you can do that, it makes you stronger, I think. Because you like I say, you're going against the tide. You're basically swimming against the tide, so you've got to try and do what you can for yourself. Get help where you can, and like I say, if you've got anything like I say, it was a panic attack yesterday or anxiety, it hits you. It's a strange thing, and it's one of those things that people think there's something on your mind, and there could be absolutely nothing on your mind. It was the first day of a 2-day off break. I'm just chilling. The house is looking good. I was feeling good. I was fed, watered, coffeed, whatever. But it can happen, and it's something that you don't just ignore. You don't just think, if you're having a bad day, you're having a bad day. You're having a bad day. But if you've got something like that where it's something more than that, get it sorted out before before you get to a stage where it just consumes you totally. I was nearly at that stage. It wasn't a pretty sight, but for me it was, volunteering. If you can volunteer, that's another good one. Never stay in the house for too long. I mean, I used to work for myself, self-employed, and I spent so much time encased in my own bubble that I lost the ability to commune with other people. And that's kind of weird. It's kind of terrifying. So if you get to that point, volunteer, pick a good charity or a good organisation. Don't settle for one that treats you like crap. Pick a good one, and you'll learn new skills. I did that. I started off as a volunteer at a charity shop, ended up being manager. Been through several charities. I still want to do stuff for charity, but that's another story. So yes, that's another good one, because then you'll learn new skills. You'll feel better about yourself. You're helping other people, and it can be a beautiful thing. And I think volunteering in charity is actually 100 times better than working in a charity shop for pay. So if you can do the volunteering, because you're giving up your time, they respect that. The other way, not so much, but again, that's another story. So yeah, so do what you have to do to get yourself out of that bubble. Don't rely on drink or drugs. Drink won't help. You know, the occasional drink is fine, but sometimes it can make you feel worse. So don't do that. But yeah, like I say, it was just something from yesterday that I just wanted to get off my chest, really. And it's a very strange feeling, and you know if you've got it. Excuse me. You know if you've had it, or you've got it, or you suspect you've got it. It's something that's, like I say, very debilitating, and it can make you drop from here to here. So yeah, discuss it with whoever you can, and treat yourself right. Don't, like I say, don't let anyone tell you it's wrong to be like that, because it isn't. It's how you live your life the best way you can. I mean, I might do some more videos of this. I mean, I'll probably go through the whole, when I've figured out the meditation system, I'll probably give reviews on stuff that I've done. I've got Calm at the moment, but I've really got to get in that mindset where I sit down and use it. The exercise thing is working. I'm doing it every other day, best I can when I've got time now. But the meditation thing, once I find a system that works, I'm going to share it, because if it works for me, I'm damn sure it'll work for you guys. So yeah, take care of yourselves. These won't be the only video. I'll do videos where I rant the crap out of things. But like I said, I just want to get this off my chest anyway. So take care of yourselves. I love the fact that the top of my egg is just off the screen. Doesn't make any difference. It's the words that count. So yeah, but like I say, take care of yourselves, and I will speak to you soon. Try and reach so you can't see me touching the button. Take care. Bye bye.